Marvels had their church of flex. J-Boo is up next. All players up in the rap game.
That too alive?
The corner selling cocaine.
100, 200 people like this. Holy shit.
But now it's Uzi's back.
Yes, my guy. I had to message my dog, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we're filming now? We're recording?
Yeah, we've been recording since the music started. I had to message. This morning we woke up to some fuckery. First of all, like 9 o'clock. I dropped my mizzle to work. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, pause the music, fam. Pause the tune.
Okay, drop my mizzle to work. Fucking, after coming from one of my local shotty's crib and friggin'. And then I come home and I'm trying to figure out what to do in the morning before to prep for today, right? So I'm like, okay, maybe I have to move footage off of the stick because whatever from last week's show, I had to put that on the drive, whatever.
Yeah,
that's gonna take me like an hour or so. So I said, okay, let me do that and just chill. Then
some nerdy shit.
Then I seen the group chat like, this guy was like, get them niggas out of here, fuck these niggas, fuck the other side. I'm like, what are these guys talking about?
Oh, you're just seeing that pop up on your notifications.
Yeah, then I heard the voice note. You're like, yo, fuck them niggas, man. Like, fuck them niggas. That's how you sound on the... It's like, yo, this is like in the morning. Yo, fuck the other side, man. You know, there's no clicking up. We're not clicking up with shit, man. Fuck them. That's how you sound in the morning. And then I'm like, what is this guy talking about? And then I see my boy's message, and then I see now transform Mighty Morphin Power, go Power Rangers. And then after I saw the post like, man, damn, love hip hop. Like, I'm like, nigga, I was in my feet.
All right, yo,
can you go open the door, please, Tyler?
All right, so we're gonna cook.
It's funny because the same nigga's here. I get to talk to him to his face today.
Wow,
but yeah,
that's crazy. What about the timing of that? He shows up as soon as you start talking about it. The timing is a motherfucker.
Yo, fam, I was like, yo, like, I see that and I'm like, yo, I was in my feelings, dog. I jumped in my car. It was 10 o'clock now. I jump in my car on my way to the west. I'm like, yo. All of a sudden, no love, no friends in this energy. My brothers, that's a motherfucking killing me. I'm fat. I'm like, yo, I played the song 5 times back to back, dog. I was like, yeah, there's no friend. We're not filming, Binga. We're just doing audio. Yeah, you're good.
We're filming. We're recording, not filming.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Daps now. Hey.
So what are we doing? What are we doing here?
No fingerprints.
No. Yeah. So yeah, I was like, no friends in this industry, dog, and everything this nigga was saying in his verse, fam, I felt it, dog. I never felt a song like that in a long time.
Drake makes music that resonates with you like years after. You might not be in the right place, like when he's making these songs, you might not be in the right headspace, but like a year, 2 years after, the music actually might mesh with what you're going through.
Exactly.
And yeah, I already told you how stressed out I was because I couldn't find certain things and things were moved around. So I was already cheesed going into the night. So then waking up, I saw the rain. I'm like, oh, it's raining today, but I'm probably not gonna get pokey because, you know, this and that and the third and da. So I was like, whatever, it's cool. Then I look into the group chat. I didn't even go into the group chat. That's the crazy part. I got mentioned. So it was in the story. I'm like, why am I getting mentioned? Yeah. And when fam, as soon as I seen the mention and I seen the first day, I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like, what's wrong with this guy, B? Like, yo, fam, no kumbaya shit, fam. We're not doing the kumbaya thing, fam. Fuck that kumbaya shit, fam.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm saying we'll kumbaya when we're at the top. When we're number one in everything and anything worldwide, then we can kumbaya with some of these niggas. Not all of them, because a lot of these niggas is dick riding. We'll save that for the video pod.
Yeah, we'll save that for the video portion.
Yeah. Sure. Shout out Bingo though. Oh, I thought he was billing up. I was like, no way, this guy's billing up right now. Say that then.
This guy doesn't even smoke.
And that's why I was like, say a word.
Fucking, you know who else too? Fucking, actually, you know what? 6 mics can I think go on this now that they have. Let me see something.
Oh, now 6 mics. You can only do 4.
I'm thinking about it. I don't know how to do it.
It can only do 4.
I'm thinking maybe it can do more than 6 because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 faders. So each fader can possibly be like an input fader because some of them are virtual input. Like the 4 is physical and the next 2 is virtual. So it might quite possibly be possible to do 6 actually.
Don't worry, we gotta start upgrading beer stuff just now for the summer. Beer upgrades. But I guess the man in audio. The Man Them Audio Podcast or the Man Them Show Podcast.
The Man Them Podcast Show.
The Man Them Podcast Show. We gotta figure that out. But whatever. You guys are only getting audio of this, so make sure you guys like, comment, share it, rate it on your audio experiences. You know what I'm saying? Because this sounds dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? The sound, the texture, the bass of our voices sound very dope. But yeah, conversation. You didn't get to watch White Man Can't Jump.
No, but I heard
the remake.
Well, you said it was good.
What did you hear? Other than from me,
I never really heard anything, to be honest. My questions are, is it the same energy as the Wesley Snipes, Woody Harrelson version?
Question: did anybody else watch the remake out here? Intern, White Man Can't Jump. Have you watched the original? Wow.
But you did watch it though.
You know what we need to do? We need to take Intern and maybe Gucci and make them watch certain things and put them onto certain things that's going on, because like
they're out of the loop.
Intern, he's understandable. Gucci definitely not understandable why he's out of the loop for certain shit, but whatever. White Man Can't Jump with Jack Harlow and I don't know my boy's name. Kamal, that was his name in the fucking thing in the show, in the movie. Kamal and R.I.P. Fuck, my boy from The Wire, he was in there.
Which one? The
one that just died. That's in John Wick. The dark Lance Riddick. Lance Riddick.
No
he's
way.
in there too, fam.
Say
and
word.
it's crazy because he plays like a dying father in the fuck. So it makes his like one of the last movie scenes he's done. It makes it even more like passionate or yeah. But yo, people were downing the movie. Like I seen Ryan Panwall from Pillow Talk. He was saying it was garbage.
Yeah.
I liked it. Definitely not the same tone. Like White Man Can't Jump, I wouldn't let my kids watch that.
Like the first
the
one.
original one, I'm not letting my kids watch. This one, I would let my kids watch.
Okay.
And I think it's corny, but a good corny. Like, I don't know. I like okay, so pretty much the movie is my boy, the black guy. He's supposed to be some big basketball scholar, whatever. Something happens and whatever. So Vince Staples and his next brother did there. Vince Staples amazing too. Like, oh my gosh, like the comedy in that saved the whole movie. Like to me, it like I wouldn't say it was better than the first one, but the comedy like it just saved it. Anyway, so like yeah, pretty much something happened throughout the movie. They kind of tease something happened to him throughout his career why he wasn't able to become like a whatever a pro
prospect?
the
Okay.
pro.
Yeah.
They talk about him getting arrested and something like that, and his pop something happened with his pops. Then out of nowhere, like, so beginning of the movie, like it starts off right away. So he's in the gym training whatever with his brethren. They're talking about something like that, whatever. And then Jack Harlow comes. Jack Harlow, he's teaching other kids how to play basketball because he used to be in Gonzaga, this and that and the third.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's a good storyline. He comes in, he bets with my boy, and he wins the bet, and that's how they meet up, and that's how they ended up clicking up. So the storyline pretty much, Kamal, the black youth, has to get over what happened, his anger problems, and Jack Harlow has a drug problem. That man, yo, he's drugged out, using all kinds of drugs, help his knees, he's drinking, and so in the storyline, like I won't super spoil it, but like it's a really good story. Like the movie is kind of corny, but the storyline of it, of how they worked in everybody, Tiana Taylor played my boy's girlfriend, baby mom. She played her part proper. I don't know who Jack Harlow's fucking girlfriend was that played, I guess, Angie Perez that played.
Yeah, I suppose Rosie
Perez that played in the original one.
Yeah.
The one thing I did like is how they did the scene when he was driving and she got on top of him.
Yeah.
They recreated that scene. that was dope. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But yeah, it was a good movie.
Now, is it, when you say corny, is it Disney corny? Because you know Disney's corny is still funny corny. Like Hannah Montana corny,
Like,
like
I mean,
Sweet Life corny, like, but it's funny.
First off, I think the movie was on Paramount or Disney or whatever.
It was on Disney Plus.
There you go.
So that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm asking.
It wasn't
Is
like a High School Musical. Like, okay, for an example, I'll spoil one part for you. There's a part where you see Tyler Hero, right?
Yeah.
And Tyler Hero is just like an asshole. Like, he's just like, yo, what the fuck? No. He takes the ball and he just kicks the ball out the court and shit like that. Like, yo, fam, like, it's funny. Like it has that kind of funny to it, where it's not like kiddie-ish funny.
Okay.
There's still like mature comedy where they're talking about like, you know, Jack Harlow's whatever, and they're like, yo, we should rob this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we should rob it. And the one guy kept saying that throughout the whole movie. You should rob it. And they're asking him like, yo, are you okay? I'm like, even the one part where like, yo, I'm gonna go to my car. I'm gonna go get my gun. You got something bigger than a gun this time.
Oh jeez.
That man brought up what I brought up was like, why do niggas like that? Like, why do you have like rocket launchers and shit in the hood? Like, who are you really beefing with? Like, if you have rocket anything bigger than like an AK, fam, you should be beefing with police.
You shouldn't even have an AK.
I'm just saying,
AK is huge, fam.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
if you're having those kind of guns, fam, you should be beefing with police. You should not be beefing with any man them. And if you are beefing with any man them, you should be winning that beef.
Yeah.
Because if you're losing and you have rocket launchers and all kinds of different guns, there's a problem.
Definitely.
A definite problem. But yeah, man, I'm not mad at the movie, bro.
That's what's up.
I'm really not mad at it. I would give it like a strong 7.5.
Yeah, out of 10. That's a good rating.
Yeah, I'd give it a 7.5.
I'm definitely gonna watch that then. For
like,
sure.
I don't know. I liked it. Like, I'm not gonna knock it. Like, I liked it. I didn't get bored at any point. I didn't fall asleep at any point.
That's good.
It was a good movie. That everybody did their job acting. I mean, I didn't expect like a fucking award-winning performance from Jack Harlow or anything, but it was good. He did his job. He was believable. Yeah, man. Shout out to Jack Harlow. Shout out to Kamal. I apologize. I don't know the actor's name. I'm gonna get the actor's name right. I'm gonna get it for next week. But yeah, man.
Hey,
Shout
in the building. Ritz-Carlton. What kind of drink you have that? What the hell is this? Oh, Portuguese thing. I don't like chicken. I don't like Portuguese chicken. I think that's the worst chicken I ever tasted in my life.
What is that, like rotisserie shit?
Fam, I couldn't even tell you. It was just gross. Like one time I had it with some of them guys I used to work with, and fucking these guys brought me to this Portuguese spot somewhere in the West End, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll try the chicken there. Oh my god, it was fucking horrible, bro. Huh? I'm already turned off. I wouldn't eat it. I trust you, but I trust myself too. I wouldn't trust myself to try something new if I'm turned off from the jump. Like, I just can't open my mind to that. I can't open my mind anymore.
I just said I'm picky, yeah. Don't even, if it's not jerk chicken or the regular ass, then it's not guanin ass. I feel like I should answer this, and also I feel like,
Oh, what
I don't know.
answer?
I hope it's not five. Hello? Yo. Oh. Yo, hold on. Should we call her? Brooklyn.
Yeah. Punch that.
Brooklyn,
Hold on,
we're recording. Can we call
I'm
you?
gonna call you right now. Tell him I'm gonna call you right now.
We're recording right now. Can we call you or no? Like, you don't want to be too mixy because we're being mixed up. So.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Vegas is gonna call you, and we're gonna
tell
attach you to the line. No, I have the number right here.
Okay,
I'm gonna give you the
okay.
number. I'm gonna call you. We're gonna call you back from Vegas. The number really quick. All right.
There you go.
Oh.
There you go. Brooklyn. It's Brooklyn in the house. Go Brooklyn. Go Brooklyn. Go Brooklyn.
Really quick. Before we get into this, we just have to let you know that Basmati Binga is here on the sideline. He just wanted to say hello.
Oh, hey, what's up, baby?
She said, hey, what's up, baby?
Look at it. I thought you were gonna smile.
I wish that was on camera. Oh my god. So Brooklyn, how are you?
Yo, I can't stand you, my guy. Like, you already know what time it is.
All right, so let's get right into it because, recently I didn't even get into the yellow taping that I wanted to do to say how I felt. But we were just recording a little audio because, we were recapping the White Man Can't Jump. You called. And over the weekend, over the week or weekend, I seen a picture drop of the Steady Mobbin podcast. Had my former boss, Mr. Monday, aka Friday 22. They had a little picture that was dope for them, but in the picture, I was confused why Brooklyn wasn't there. I was wondering what the fuck that would have been content gold. Like,
I'm not gonna lie. I haven't really watched. I watched the one too. I watched My Boy with Muscle and My Boy. But if Brooklyn and 22 were doing something together, I would have definitely watched that. But Brooklyn was nowhere to be found, and it begs the question: where was Brooklyn? How come Brooklyn wasn't on the Steady Mobbin episode with Friday 22?
My comment was, "Where's Brooklyn at? Where's Brooklyn at?" That was my comment.
I think all the Mandem commented. Like everybody from the Mandem show commented.
Yeah.
It's okay, so let me put it this way. You guys are hearing it first. So a couple months ago, like 2 months ago, when you remember when I did it was like a month ago or whatever when I did that video and I ripped him my asshole, remember?
Yep.
And on the gram or whatever, and I put it up and it was doing like numbers, like I hit like 9,000, almost 10,000 people. Jeez. Whatever. Steady Mob hits me up and was like, they hit me up and was like, they have something in store for me. Don't worry about it. They asked me to take the post down due to the fact that, they were working behind the scenes to get Friday to come on the show or whatever. I basically went back and forth with the nigga and basically told him, like, at the end of the day, it's my page. I can do whatever I want, whatever. But then I also looked at it like I'm part of their podcast as well, right? So I was kind of trying to give them their respect because I'm just like, yo, I'm on your platform right now. Cool, whatever. Like, cool. I know what the numbers is. I took a screenshot of it anyways. I knew what my number sat at and I left it. I took it down, right? Fast forward Saturday, we did 4 interviews or whatever, and then
working.
They never told me. I found out after we had our little debrief or whatever, like I found out there that they were having Homeboy on the show the next day. They told me that he was going to come, but they never told me what day he was coming. So I didn't know it was the Sunday, the day after, because they were like, yo, okay, see you guys tomorrow for the interview. I'm like, what fucking interview you guys talking about? They're like, oh yeah, Friday, whatever. I was like, this nigga's coming here? Like, all right, cool. But I already knew that you guys told me that you guys what they wanted to do was they wanted to have Friday come on, have Monday come on the show. When Monday comes on the show, they're going to talk to him about whatever they're going to talk to him about, try to smooth things over. And then after, bring me on or whatever on a later date, have us come on a second time or whatever the case may be, right? So boom, it happened or whatever. And then the thing about it is that they put out that clip. I seen it on Instagram. Somebody sent it to me and was like, one of my niggas was like, yo, Doc, aren't you part of this Steady Mob shit? And after I was like, yeah. They're like, yo, so why weren't you on there with Homeboy? I said, I couldn't really get into it. So I was just like, nah, just leave it alone. Da, 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 da. And then my homeboy turns to me and goes, you know how that makes you look? You know how that makes you look right now, Brooklyn? And then I wasn't really, at the time when Homeboy told me, I did say it to him that it would look away if I'm not sitting on the couch with this guy, because it's like, yo, me and this guy's been going back and forth. And now you're going to tell me that I can't sit on the couch? Come to find out, I'm finding out yesterday when I'm basically heated, and I spoke to Blacks from Steady Mob. I spoke to him. And then Homeboy was like still telling me the same thing. Yo, don't worry about it. I got you, this, that, second, and third. And then I let him know. I was like, yo, bro, fam, it does not look good on my end, bro. The fact that I was on every single episode that, from what, January or February, I'm on every single episode. And the one episode that Monday comes on, I'm not on there. The one person he has a problem with, he doesn't have a problem with you. He doesn't have a problem with Glory. The only person he has a problem with is me. You know what I found out yesterday? The man turned to them and said, if Brooklyn is sitting on the couch, I am not coming on the show. The man never told me this part.
I knew it.
You understand? They never told me this part.
Hold on. Because it's interesting because I wanted to know what that narrative was, because to me, I didn't want to put that narrative out there where it was like, did he say you can't be there? Or was it a collective effort on their part to say, okay, well, we know that Brooklyn and My Boy has a problem, so we're not going to have Brooklyn there. Which to me, it's kind of like, he just put like, yo, people gotta ask the hard questions and shit like that. Well, Brooklyn's gonna ask my boy the hard question.
And it's not even that too. Like you just put out the stupid fake controversy shit with Lady SB. Why
That's what I'm
wouldn't you want to
saying.
do that?
But that's what I'm
Like, why you
saying.
gonna-
Like if you're just gonna do all that and be controversial, and Steady Mobbin did say, or the shot reviews did say, we gotta ask the controversial questions. We can't be scared. The podcasters gotta do that. So then why in that part are you gonna be scared to have a controversial episode? That would have been controversial. That would have been good for the city. I don't see why you would be.
And that's what I said. And that's what I said. I said, yo, at the end of the day, like, this guy can't be coming on people's show and dictate how shit works. Because when you're on his show, you can't dictate and tell and do any of that. Like, how is it okay for him to sit down and ask a girl if she's a telly thing? Now I'm a bitch. And now I'm gonna sit across from you and ask you, have you take fuck in your body one from a man before? Since if you want to ask those type of questions to females, now I'm gonna ask you Monday those type of questions that nobody wants to answer. You understand what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's like, yo, bro, I could have went on the show and I could have been professionally rude with it. You understand? I know how to handle myself. I don't need to get at this nigga. I have niggas for that. I don't need to do all that extra shit. I already told these niggas it's not a street thing. This is more of a media thing. It's not even about that. So if they were afraid I was gonna bring man them and I was gonna do all of that, bro, I roll places by myself. I'm good by myself. I have hands. I'm good. You understand? So all of that was extra. And I told them, I said, right now it makes me look like I look like the biggest bitch out of everybody, regardless of whatever. Behind the scenes, nobody knows that you guys spoke to me behind the scenes and told me this. But now to everybody, it just looks like, okay, Brooklyn's throwing rocks and hiding her hands. Now that Friday's there, I'm not there to defend myself. And the one exact thing that I said to him yesterday was like, yo, I know you guys, but I don't know you guys like that for you guys to pick up for me. And you know, we have conversations outside of recording. So I don't know what this guy could have been saying to you guys. And I don't know if anybody was there to defend me because I wasn't there to defend my name. And then to find out this dusty blood clot idiot boy who came on the fucking show and was acting like me and him are brethren, but behind closed doors, you're there talking shit behind my back, my nigga. Talking about, yo, Brooklyn is plug out, this and that, second and my nigga. But you were fully kissing my ass when you came on the show, though. This is what I'm talking about.
But I don't get. Hold on. Sorry to cut you. Hold on. Sorry to cut you again. Was my boy Dusty was on when he was on you guys' show? He was also on the other show too, as well, right?
Exactly. Dusty came on there and he's telling everybody, oh, how long me and him have known each other. We go way back. This, that, second, and third. How he's gonna try to get me and Monday in the same room together. Don't worry about it. I got your back. This, that, second, and third. All this type of shit. You're popping, and then I'm finding out low key behind closed doors. Because you're sitting right next to Blood Clot Monday. You're gonna big up your chest and talk about, oh, this girl's plug out. Yo, this girl sits on the. If this girl's sitting on the couch, yo. Okay, sorry, my bad. If this girl is sitting on the couch, that how Friday's not gonna be he's not gonna be a part. I don't give a fuck. And this is what I said to them. I said right there and then we could have used that as content and been like, yo, we told this man pull up. I came here, seen him. We were supposed to have a conversation and this man dipped because I was here. And then who would have looked like the pussy? We would have had the upper hand. But instead, you guys made this man dictate how the show is gonna go. Oh, Brooklyn's on the couch? I don't want. Why don't you want? Because you scared, my nigga. He already knows. I'm gonna ask those questions that everybody is afraid to ask you, my nigga. The same way you ask girls uncomfortable questions, I'm gonna ask you uncomfortable questions. I'm gonna ask uncomfortable questions as well. I heard you were a crackhead. Is that true? I heard you suck pussy. Is that true?
Jeez.
I heard you got fucked in your ass. Is that true?
Listen, I'm not putting anything out there about my boy, but more my issue is not even about him. My issue is more about Steady Mobbin. Just like if anybody says, hey, well, you know, Gutsy, I'll give you an interview, but you can't have Vegas there, you can't have Ritz there, you can't have anybody there, then to me it's just like, okay, well, I don't want to get the interview then. You know what I'm saying? I won't take your interview. Yeah. That's how I would look at it. Like I think like that's my shit to default is I rock with my team so much, right? Yo, I don't know what the hell you're doing over there, but the audio sounds mad.
Sorry, I'm walking outside.
Obviously, she's walking.
Oh.
I'm walking outside.
I don't know.
I was standing in Tasty's talking, and the lady was like, she can hear my conversation. So I was like, yo, let me just start walking. Start walking.
But
no,
yeah,
it's okay.
like, but yeah, I just didn't like that. I think like more than anything is like you guys should just stand as a team. And as a team, it should be like, yo, we're not gonna. If you don't want to do the interview with my girl, then we're gonna decline, and we'll figure out some way to do it without you, or do an audio interview, do something where all you. But I just feel like this is why the city can't grow, because we can't do these controversial stuff. We don't wanna push the bar. We're scared to do certain things because people are gonna get in their feelings. Like, I hate this shit.
Facts. And to me, it's like, yo, at the end of the day, you can't go on We Love shit hop and do whatever over there and tell them how to move and who they can or cannot bring on their show. But they're allowed to dictate. Why? Because he has numbers? Who cares? Half of the niggas in Toronto don't respect this nigga anyways. Like, but it's whatever. And I told them, like I said to you guys, it's their platform, right? It's not mine. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna back off because it's their platform. That's cool.
So will you still be going over there? Will you still be doing stuff over there? Like,
what, Selma? Yeah. They know how I feel. And the one thing that I didn't like was I said to them, yesterday, so what makes you think he said this time, because they're like, oh, 2 or 3 months time, we're going to have another interview with Monday. So I turned to them and I said, the man didn't even want to sit down with me now. You think 2 months from now, he's going to want to sit down with me? And that's the problem. You guys are not going to be able to force this man to come on the show, which means I'm never going to get a chance to sit across from this guy. And the one time that I got a chance to sit across from him, you guys basically took that away from me, bro. Because you guys could have made me pull up. Even if he would have said no, a real nigga would have said, you know what? Fuck that shit. Brooklyn, pull up. If he gets up and walks out in the middle of the interview, we have that content to show people Brooklyn pulled up and this guy walked out. Like, it could have went so many different ways, but you guys chose that you guys didn't want the controversy. You guys don't want the problems. You guys want to take it a different way. So I'm trusting their judgment, and it is what it is. But I'm letting you guys know right now, if this nigga utters anything about me, or if I see any unedited version that is on, that's it. Boxing gloves on. That's it.
Say less, man. Brooks, we're gonna holla at you. Stay up.
All right, thank you guys.
Let the people know how to get a hold of you really quick. Shout out your socials.
Yeah, make sure you guys hit me up on Instagram, Brooklyn Honey 2317, or on Snapchat, Brooklyn Honey 4. And you guys already know what it is. Follow, like, share, and subscribe. Holla.
Don't know, Brooklyn.
All right, demand them. Yeah.
But Binga said bye. Oh. Hey, man. All right, yo, let's wrap this up and do the video shit. Yo, it's your boy Gutsy, the Gutsy Show.
It's your boy Vegas, man.
Yeah, we off of this. Peace.